Hey YouTube, it's YouTube here. Today I am making asparagus, tomato, and leftover tri-tip eggs Benedict. Now I don't have any bread right now and I don't feel like making any. And I wanted to use my asparagus and tomatoes for they went bad. And of course I didn't want the steak to go bad. And actually I wanted to give my dog some egg whites. So I figured this is what I do. Now I'm going to get this started. I just have a couple tablespoons of, or a tablespoon or so of olive oil in here, and I have a lid because that's for my vegetables. I have 2 sticks of salted butter in here because I didn't have unsalted, and I'll put these on as low as I can. I'm putting them on my back because I don't want to separate any, and this is a cooler one. Now this is a rendition, well, this is based on the Food Network app. This is based on Alton Brown's recipe. I've used this it's been a while, but I've used it a couple times and it seems to do the trick. So I'm gonna get this going and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The oil is right where I want it to be. So I got a little bit of a shallot and a whole clove of garlic in there sliced. And I'm gonna let that go for a couple seconds first. Get it nice and fragrant. And as usual, I'm gonna try to dirty as few dishes as possible. So you will see me do this, clean stuff up, wipe it off, do my other thing in it, something like that. That way I don't have to wash a lot or put stuff in the dishwasher. So you just see how that's going. It's not separating, it's just slowly and lightly melting. I just keep moving that to make sure. I want to get this nice, and you could do this however you want, really. You know, if you don't like onion, don't use it. If you don't like garlic, don't use it. You know, this is just however you like to do it. Because this is by no means an authentic eggs Benedict. Because I'm not putting it on an English muffin or anything like that. Not using, usually I think they use ham. Last time I did it, I did one on an English muffin and one on a bagel. And it was pretty good. I didn't think I'd like it, but I really did. But I will say I like my Benedict sauce to have a little extra lemon in it. And not everybody does, so I will be cutting back on that this time. Last time I loved it, but everybody else, a little bit too much lemon for them. Beautiful. Alright. Now that's about where I want it, so I'm going to grab my asparagus. Alright, there we go. I'm going to toss that in there. Spread it out a little bit. Now I'm just going to take and I'm going to cook those vegetables just like I normally would. I'm going to use just a little bit of salt and some fresh, that 4 pepper medley I like. Make sure everything's nice and covered, and I'm going to throw my lid on it. Like I said, this I'm going to just keep making sure it doesn't burn or separate, especially separate. I'll get butter everywhere, I'll have to clean that up later. So I'm going to let this go for a couple minutes, and I'm going to get to my next step. Can't talk today. I'll turn this camera back on. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm just going to take some grated tomatoes, and that's about right where I want. I don't want these to be mushy, so the asparagus. So I put those in there. Just give it a little, so they get a little bit of that goodness on. And then I'm going to turn this down to low. Of course, I'm going to keep checking on my butter. Now I'm back just a couple minutes. Okay, back. Now, I got this going nicely. Let's keep it going real. Now I'm going to take my leftover meat from that tri-tip. I'll put a couple pieces in there. I'm going to toss my lid right back on there. I'm going to shut that off and move it to the back. And I'm just going to check in a couple minutes to see if that meat heated through, because I don't want it to overcook and get all disgusting. Alright. So next I'm going to, since this is nice and melted, put this up here. I'm going to kill my back burner. I'm going to add, he adds I think a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't add that much. I just add a sprinkle. He adds cayenne and sugar. I don't. I just add in some black pepper. I am going to use the tablespoon of water. I'm probably going to get it all over the place. Ready? I'm going to use just a drop of lemon juice because last time it was too much for everybody. So I'm just going to do that. Now, I am going to turn this, I did it last time on medium, and it calls for 3 large egg yolks. I only have medium, but I want to just put them right in there. Get them all in there completely. There we go. And I'm just going to stir them up, break them up, stir them in real good. Now, I just want this to heat up slowly over the heat and take it off for a second or two, because you don't want this to, see it's already starting to thicken. It smells good in here. We just keep going. Just, even though I'm getting butter all over the freaking place, I would expect no different when I cook. Just keep stirring. And it says to a certain temperature, but I just do it when it's nice and thickened up. And when I get it right about where I want it, I will taste it again to see if it needs anything extra. Hey, pork. There's a piece of asparagus on the floor if you want it. Piece of asparagus? Come here, right here. Oh. Right here. Come here, that's my girl. You didn't hear me earlier. Oops. I'm making a mess. Oops. No, I guess she doesn't want it. She liked it last time. This is going to be good. Making a mess. Oop. Oop. Try to stay in frame. I just don't want to trip on my dog. Whoops. I'm going to turn this down. I'm making one heck of a mess today. More than normal. Well, she'll like that. I'll do it like this instead. It's starting to, I screwed it up. Oh well. Well, I think I had the heat too high. I was trying to make it fast, I shouldn't have, but I did. I should have had the eggs sitting out to room temperature for a while. I didn't. Because I think it's starting to split. Whew. I'm sweating so bad. So, what we're gonna do, that could be saved. I screwed that up. I have made this before and it worked. This time I did screw up. So, now that's a waste. Poo. Now I'll let that sit right there. So, what I'm gonna do is come on audible. Turn that heat right there. Put this back on there. Yep. Meat's just about heated through. So I'm going to grab myself to the 2 eggs and 1, 2, and it doesn't matter if you break them because we're going to stir fry that. I'm going to wash the raw egg off my hands. Well, the only good thing is Sophia is going to get her eggs still. She'll love that. Now I got to find a spatula. First 2 times I did it perfectly. This time when I'm actually recording, I did it crappy. Okay, maybe I'm not going to find a spatula. Must be one of them days, apparently. I guess I'll use this. Break that up. There should be enough seasoning in it already because the meat's already seasoned. And I'll just get that all mixed up really good. Spread it all out. And then just put the lid on it. Boy, it's hot in this kitchen. I can't believe I did that. I don't know why I think I'm gonna friggin' fix it, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. Like I said, the last 2 I did perfectly this time. I am gonna honestly pick up just a smidge of this so it's not completely wasted. Put it right in there. Turn it down a little bit. I'm sure they'll still enjoy this. But oop, so yeah, there's a tomato. Boy, I'm making a mess today, screwing stuff up. Boy, and I'm really gonna have to clean everything up when I'm done too. I got asparagus on the floor, butter on the floor, tomato on the floor. Oh well. Like I said, this will still be a breakfast, but I did waste this. So I'm gonna throw that out, reuse the paint, cleaned out really good, and then I'm gonna make Sophia's eggs. So everybody have a good day. Well, like I said, this was a fail. It has worked for me before, but today it didn't. So maybe a different time. And I am gonna post this. You are gonna see it to show the failures too. Bye bye. Oh, actually, like, subscribe, and share. Everybody stay safe, stay indoors, and do what they say to. Okay? Social distancing. Bye-bye. Okay, I know what I did wrong for this. Before, I melted the butter separately. I did the egg yolks in the pan first and let them get nice and creamy and back and forth, back and forth. Then I added the butter a little bit at a time afterwards. That's where I screwed up. I did it the opposite way. Like I said, it's been a while and I forgot. So now this time, everybody take it easy, stay safe, stay indoors. And please like, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye.